Hey guys, and welcome. This is Creative Subdivide, and in the last video we practically saw how were we moving pretty quickly and well inside our game, but it was causing a problem. They were slowing down our player whenever we hit the collectible. So there's no problem in the script, but practically you need to add a rigid body and then freeze the position on y-axis, then change the mass to 0.01. So practically mass identifies how heavy an object is, and in the real world also, um, a heavier object always hits a smaller object. So as you can see that it's now much smoother. So that's what we wanted. Okay, now if you see that I have my cube to be pretty normal and in the same right size, which you can see, this is because I changed the rotation to 0 on all sides, and I changed the rotation, that is from the rotate rotate right in here, which is the rotate dot cs into 6. Now let's just create a score for our player, but I did a little bit of scripting already back then, so I'm gonna just remove 3 lines. So we need to do 3 lines in this video, which is going to determine our score for the player. So firstly, what I'm going to do is game object UI, and I'm going to add a text which should UI, and I'm going to add a canvas. Canvas is basically on which your text is placed on, which is this thing. And then I'm going to add game object UI to text. So I'm going to bring the text right in here till it is third year, and I'm going to take this value to be here, right in here. Yeah, that's good enough, and I'm going to size this up on this place. I'm going to do it to be 30, which is pretty good enough. Take it, make it a little bit up, and change this from new text to 0, and bring this a little bit at the side so that you can fit something in more which I want to fit. Then press Ctrl D and practically take this and take this a little bit here and change this text to coins, and put a semicolon, what do you call this? Yeah, colon right in here. So we have a coins and a 0 text value. So now we need to go to the collectible script, which is this one, and firstly we are going to write one line that is using Unity engine dot UI, and I'm going to put a semicolon. Now I'm going to create a public text, and I'm going to name this text maybe coin text, and I'm going to put a semicolon right in here. Coin text dot text is equals to coin text dot text equals to col val, and put is. Now it will say it cannot implicitly convert float to string because this is a float value and this is a string value. So it's an easy thing that you can do is that you can to string and put to parentheses, and right in here is going to put to string. So now what you need to do is you need to go to our player, put the script on the player here, collectible script. Yeah, this one, it's on our player. So because it has, yeah, remember it's on our player. So now I'm going to go to the player value, and you can see the coin text. Obviously I want this to be my canvas and text one, which is this one, and I'm going to attach this to here. Now you can play, and you're going to see that this text, that is the coins, also gets affected due to our program. So practically you're going to see that a coin became 1. That's what we want. But practically a little bit more editing required, as we also want to create our own score. So I'm going to take this text, which is the first one, press Ctrl D, and bring this here, which is 0. Now let's just name this something such as score, and I'm gonna bring this right till the score also right till it reaches this value. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press Ctrl D, and I'm gonna bring this also here a little bit, info, and I'm gonna write here score and put this. I'm going to bring this also a little bit backwards, as the score is sometimes a little bit more. Then I don't want it to overflow out of the screen, so I'm going to bring this here. Although it's not going to reach a lot, but doesn't matter. Now I'm going to create an add component, that is the score script, and create and right in here. Now it's going to take a little bit of time to get the score script right. And what I need to do is practically I need to go to the score script, which is this one, to open it in Visual Studio. It has nothing, but I need to delete these two lines. And then I need to add using Unity engine dot UI. I'm gonna leave it like that, and I left space in between, which you should never do. And right in there, now I'm gonna create a public text, and right in there I'm gonna name this score text, and I'm gonna put something and right in there, and I'm gonna create a public transform, as I want the transform to get how many distance I have covered, to give me how much distance I have covered practically. So I don't need this start method now, so I'm gonna go right in here, is equal to score text dot text is equals to player transform dot position dot z dot to string, and I'm gonna put two things here and right in there. Now this is done, as you can see, and we're gonna put it here. But the point is that now my score is going to be some decimal values, which obviously I hate, and I know that this is going to be a decimal value. So let's just see how. And but yeah, so it's not responding now because we don't have a text and anything to tell whether it's a text or not. So let's just add a score text to it, which is this score, and our player transform to it, which is this. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a look at the score, and it's gonna be something that is like point, and so you see 3 point and something like that. But I don't want this to go like this, so high value. So obviously you need this to be a whole number. So it's a really simple method of doing that, is putting two of them and a 0 in between. That's going to convert it into a whole number. Now what you can do is now you can just play this, and you're going to see that things are coming in a whole number. Now the point is that you can set up more coins if you want, and how can I just edit things on that. But you can see right in there that our score is increasing. In the next video, we are going to learn about how to do a winning system, and probably winning system is going to be the last video. And maybe we'll add a quit button at the side of our screen, so that we can edit and we can quit out of the game whenever we do want. And we're going to also learn about how to do load scene with a little bit of time gap inside it. So thank you for watching.